Today, on the Tom Kearin Channel, the I Am Secret, how to manifest anything instantly. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel and studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the Tom Kearin Channel. Another big video for you this morning. One of you reached out and said, Tom, I just want to manifest what I want instantly. And they're pointing to some ideas that we've talked about, that there is no delay, right? That it's not about things manifesting in time. It's not about time at all. It's about awareness. It's about being aware of already being that person you desire to be. Being aware that you're already occupying that reality that you desire to occupy. And this person went into a lot of things like, yeah, I'm told that I have to repeat, that I have to feel a certain way. They're talking about all of this information that's out there, right? That I've got to do it night after night, and I've got to meditate, and I've got to listen to subliminals, and I've got to affirm this and affirm that, and that it takes time to persist. Right? This idea that it takes time to persist in that end, and that you got to really impress the subconscious mind. It takes time to impress that subconscious mind. And I just want to say that remember, God or that great subconscious or that great power that you are heard you the first time. Right? That you had God at hello. In other words, I'm referring to the movie Jerry Maguire. You had me at hello. You had God at I am. It's done. That's the secret. It's that secret that's been buried within us. And we've been told that we're limited, that we're separate from that power. That in order to access that power, in order to manifest and create the things in our life, that we have to work hard, that we have to effort. And this is also seeped over into the reality creation community. That we've got to affirm this and affirm that night after night and do this and do that and persist. When really I am creates it all instantly at that moment. That's the secret. If those of you that are new to the channel, I told the story about the princess and the fishmongers. This little princess was kidnapped by fishmongers and raised by these fishmongers in the market. And then one day, one of the king's staff found the little girl and brought her back to the kingdom. Right? So she goes back to her true home, her kingdom. Right? It's plush. She had these beautiful linens and beautiful room to sleep in. And her first night, she wakes up crying, I just want to go home. Do you see that? That is her home. It's her natural state, is a princess. That's her. Your I am awareness is you having everything is your natural state of being. It's who you are, right? Having and being everything you want to have and be is your natural state, but it's just not normal. Right? It wasn't her normal. What was normal to her was those smells of fish in the filthy market and growing up and everything being dirty and sleeping in just a mat, right? And that was normal to her. When she got brought back to who she really is, to the kingdom of where she was born and where she's from, it wasn't normal to her. It was natural. But she had forgotten. We've just forgotten our true heritage, our true nature. So all these videos and all those others that are out there, they're okay, they're all powerful, but they're all talking from their own limitations. As Richard Bach from the book Illusions, The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah, we're all reluctant messiahs, right? And we're all under that illusion that we're not already that person we desire to be. We're under the illusion that things take time and effort and sweat to manifest or create the life that we want. We're under the illusion that we were raised as fishmongers. We're living in the market when really our true heritage is the kingdom. I am. I want you to just sit with this for a second. This is it. I am the way, I am the life, I am the light, I am the door, I am the vine, I am the bread of life. Over and over again in Scripture, the ancients were trying to tell us that secret lives within you, as you, that there's nothing to do. It's about being it. It's about recognizing it. Even the idea that oh, I've got to impress the subconscious because I believe this person was going on that they believe their subconscious is rejecting their affirmations and rejecting what they want. Remember, that subconscious doesn't reject or accept anything. It is everything. Do you see? It accepts everything because it is everything. It follows your orders. It's subconscious. It's a servant to you, to your conscious declaration and awareness. Whatever you say, it says yes. But as you say, well, I got to do this and I got to do that, it says yes, okay. So you create that experience. But I'm just saying, guys, your true heritage is I am that person I desire to be right now. When you declare that, it's instant. You can argue for your limitations. This is what Richard Bach said, right? Argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they're yours. So sure, you can tell me that, yeah, but my life has been like this, and this is why I can't have this, and I've tried to affirm it, but nothing's happened. I don't see anything changing out there. All of that is just creating that reality in this moment. You just keep arguing for your limitations, for what feels normal to you. But what's natural to you is I am that I am. I am everything that I imagine and I affirm myself to be. I'm not saying necessarily don't do processes or don't meditate. All of that's great. I meditate. I love techniques and processes. But I see them as an extension of the being that I am. Right? Remember, all processes and techniques are just to put your focus and awareness on what your choice is now. Hear this. That's all it is. You're all that is. You're everything, everywhere, all at once. You're a simultaneous being in all realities and all existences. So what are the processes? They're just a way of choosing. You don't need them. You can just choose. But sometimes we like a process to choose. Like I'm going to imagine this specific scene with a specific person or a job or money. That's okay. That's powerful. But know that it's already yours. Know that when you say, I am that wealthy, healthy, free, and in love being of source of the creator of my reality, that it's true in that moment. Do you see it? Remember, the truth. Think about this. God already said yes. You had God at I am. You had God, you had him at hello, I am. God said, yes, you are. Here, it's already yours. We create that idea that it's not natural to us, right? With this normal thing of being limited, right? Feeling like the princess in the fish market, right? When she goes home to all that beautiful surroundings, it doesn't feel normal to her. But it's natural. It's who she is. It's your heritage. Right? So remember that, right? Argue for your limitations and they're going to be yours. You can keep arguing that, no, but Tom, the idea of time is a real experience. I have this scar, I have these photos, but you're creating it all in this moment. Do you see? You're creating everything, your past, present, and future. All of it is being manifested and created in this very moment of now. The whole thing, across the board. Who you were, who you are, and who you will be is all created from this moment of now. Right? You create the idea of who you were. That makes sense, time, space, sense, to who and what you're declaring yourself to be now. And then we call them memories, firm things that are evidence of who you were. But there's no evidence. You're the evidence. Remember what memories are. They're just imaginal images. That's all they are. They're just mental images. That's what a memory is. It's just a mental image. It's your imagination. You can imagine anything. Past, present, and future. It all exists now. You have just forgotten. And we continue to argue because it's been all around us, these limitations. You see it on all the YouTube channels and all the gurus. They talk about, no, you shouldn't do this, but you should do this. Go general, don't go specific. Imagine like this or affirm this. Do this 3 times. You've got to repeat it. You've got to feel the emotion. All of that. But remember, there's a source, a substance, a creator that's above all of that, where there's no conditions whatsoever. None. I am. That's it. It's not a condition. It's an announcement of reality. Start announcing reality, right? Announce it, that I am that person I desire to be. I am that person that's in a relationship with that specific person. I am that. I don't need evidence out there to tell me. I am the evidence. I am the one that has money flowing to me from every direction. I am that. I am traveling the world and living my dream life. I don't need evidence to do that because I know I'm reality. And then watch as the physical experience must yield to that because you are it. You're 3D, you're 4D, you're 5D, you're reality. There's no separation. We create all these divisions between 3D reality and 4D reality and 5D reality and the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, the superconscious mind, between the ego and between your higher self. All of those are arbitrary divisions. They're just different aspects of all that you are. They're just different viewpoints. And that we've got to improve our self-concept and we've got to fix that. You hear that all the time. That's just coming from their own limited beliefs and their own limitations. You're shifting and manifesting everything you want in every moment. It's right there. It's right there. You're surrounded by it. It's within you. And so when you declare it, when you know the I am secret is you, that it's you, that's the secret to everything. That's the secret to manifesting anything instantly. Then then everything must coalesce around that. I know you could talk about, yeah, but they say through ages 1 through 7 that's who you are and that's your subconscious, that's your impression, and that to fix that it takes years and therapy and everything else. Yeah, that's the story. Remember that's the princess. That's what the fishmongers told us. She's a fishmonger. She was told that, right? And so she believed it. And she got back to where her true heritage, her true home, and felt uncomfortable. It's not normal. I get it. You feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel normal to say, I'm God and there is no other. That I'm reality and there is no other. That I am the creator. I think one of you even mentioned on one of the videos, made a comment, wouldn't it be more practical to, and guys, I'm not making fun, I'm just saying, I get what you're saying, right? Wouldn't it be more practical to say that I and God are one, and I'm an aspect of God or a part of God? But you're just watering it down. You're just watering down that true heritage that you are, right? The princess was a princess. She wasn't part fishmonger and part princess. She was a princess. She was I am. Right? Stop watering down your inheritance, your true nature. Right? But so yes, I and the Father are one, and the Father is greater than I, but I've explained that in many videos what that really means. Right? It just means that power that you are, you're greater than any perspective or viewpoint or vantage point in your physical experience. But you're not less than all that is ever. You're always one with it. You always are it. That's all that means. We've talked about that in many different ways. I want you to remember. So what is it? What's the process? I am. Try it. I'm telling you. I am that person I've always desired to be. I am that person that's with that specific person. I am that one that has that perfect job and the money that I want. I am that person that's healed and whole and complete. I am that person that has that physical appearance that I've always desired. Declare it. Announce reality. But don't look out there for the evidence. Don't look out there to see if you've reaped it. Focus on sowing, not reaping. Sowing is where it's at. Be that identity and watch. The reality has no choice but to coalesce and form around your state of being, around who you are. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel and Studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing our videos and for joining us on our other YouTube channel, Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful and on the Tom Kearin Channel. Until next time, we'll see you soon.